the 6th grade after the summer. This week at Autra Academy, we learned about computer vision and computer graphics. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that is able to learn patterns and adapt without explicit instructions. AI is a computer system or model that simulates human intelligence using machine learning. It has 3 steps: feeding data into a model, training the model, and finally testing the model to see how well it performs. Computer vision is what the computer sees. It is used to detect words, images, objects, and is used for facial recognition purposes. Matrices, lists, sets, and binary. Lists or sets store data in the form of list notation denoted in brackets. Matrices, plural for matrix, are just a list of lists that stores data. They can store both constants and variables. These are some examples of matrices. Binaries is very important for every area of computer science. Binary numbers have 2 values, 0 and 1. These can represent on and off. Binary is used to represent base 10 numbers or the number system. Each character is called a bit, and each 8 bits is a byte. The byte can have 256 different values. Neural networks. Imagine you want to teach a robot to recognize different types of foods. A neural network is like a robot brain that learns from examples. The first step are neurons. Think of them as tiny decision makers in the robot's brain. Each neuron decides if a specific feature, like a function, or like a color or shape of a fruit is important. Layers. These are groups of neurons working together. The first layer might notice basic things like color, then the second can look for different shapes, and so on. There's an input layer, a hidden layer, which can notice things, and an output layer. Training. To teach the robot, you show it lots of fruits with labels like apple or banana. The network adjusts how its neurons work to get better at recognizing each fruit. Output. After learning, when you show the robot a new fruit, the network gives a guess like, I think this is an apple, based on what it learned from an example. So, a neural network is a smart way for a robot to learn and make guesses about things, like fruits or even more complicated stuff. What we did this week. This week at AutraCamp, we used the MNIST dataset, or 70,000 28 by 28 grayscale pixel handwritten digits, for an AI model to guess which numbers they were. So this is basically what we did. We have the number 7, we turned it into this matrix of binary that represents the 7. Then, you can see the 7. Then we turned this into one line of binary, or a 1 by 784 matrix. Then we stacked 70,000 images on a matrix like this. Then we trained our model to recognize handwritten digits. We used Python and solving algebraic equations using Python. This week we used Python to make cool shapes. We started small by just solving algebraic equations. Here are some examples. So this equation here represents the quadratic formula which is used to solve quadratics. We also made some images rainbow using Python. And then we used trigonometry to create waves like this and spirograms like that. Next we used fractals. We used fractals and recursion to create more cool images. These patterns repeat themselves, like the Julia set and the Mandelbrot set, which repeats this fat heart with a circle multiple times. We also use complex numbers like I to create these. Thank you for listening and your time for listening to our presentation.
Awesome. Do you want to show us your animation?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this is another fractal. It starts off with a 1 by 1 square, but then goes to 3 2 by 2 squares, 3 1 by 1 squares, and so on. This is like a fractal, and I think it looks pretty cool.
That's really cool. Awesome job. Great job, Brian.
Thank you.